Ooh, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday, y'all. This week is moving along. Thank God. Thank God. All this time I rode by here, I never knew that was a Pepsi company. Wow. Good morning. It's Wednesday. Thank God, y'all. We're moving along, honey. We're in the middle of the week. Yes. Thank y'all for joining. Thanks for being here, Linda Gamble. Thanks for being here, Frederica Williams, and everybody else in the chat. Y'all know I'm driving, so I can't do a whole, rundown of everybody right now. But I do just know that I do appreciate you all for being here. Please, everyone, hit the like button so that we can support the channel and keep this video and other videos in the algorithm. Okay. Yes, honey. Yes. Let me go ahead and do my disclaimer while it's fresh on my mind. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, fair use and entertainment. We're gonna be talking about some good stuff this morning. I got some great topics I put together for you guys, and we're going to have a great ride in this morning. So hopefully you guys got your coffee and or your tea, and you're getting or you got where you need to be safely this morning. Okay. Yes, and yes. I see y'all coming in. Who we got already? 882. I see 49 likes. Can we get some more likes up, guys? I know y'all still waking up. I know everybody's still waking up. Let's get our likes up, though, okay? Let's get all the likes up. If we got, if we got 100 or so in here, we should have 100 and so likes, okay? All right. What is on my glasses? Ugh. I stay when I have a smear on my glasses, y'all. Jeez. Let's see. Cause I can't take that sun, honey. This morning sun be bright. Oh. All right. Let me get right here. Okay. Boom. Let's protect these eyes. My eyes be so sensitive to light. But that sun in the morning, I can't take it. All right. So let's have a good ride in this morning, because we got some good old topics. All right, so let's get started. Celebrity news is first, and that's where we will begin. All right. All right, so some former Atlanta housewife news. We kind of talked about Kim Zolciak last night, where Phaedra Parks was saying she wanted Kim Zolciak to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta again. Well, Kim and Kroy, they are still going back and forth. You guys know they are currently in the middle of a divorce. Kroy is suggesting some very crazy things. Well, it might not be crazy, but he's suggesting some very weird things through the courts about Kim, about their pending divorce. It's so crazy. All right, so they're saying that Atlanta Housewives, former Atlanta Housewives, Kim Zolciak's husband Kroy, is suggesting that Kim may have been a SEX worker, okay? I don't know where he's getting this from, but let's continue. All right. Now, that Kroy filed legal documents, you guys, where he asked the courts to allow to allow a line of questioning of Kim. Okay. Now, it says that Kroy is asking whether Kim worked as a SEX worker during the course of their marriage. Okay. Now, y'all know that I told y'all a while back that Kroy was saying that Kim stayed on her laptop all the time. So maybe he saw something in her laptop that maybe she didn't, like her history on her laptop, some sites that she might have been going to that he might not have agreed with, that might have had something to do with SEX workers. I don't know where the hell he's getting this from or why he's petitioning the courts to question her about that, but that is what he is asking in this damn divorce. All right. I said, oh damn. So it says that Kroy's lawyer is asking Kim whether or not she had pursued websites that assist cheating partners. Okay. I said, what the hell, Kim? Let me find out you're a woman of the night. Okay. Find undercover hookups such as Ashley Madison or Adult Friend Finder. I didn't even know they had them. Adult Friend Finder, child. It says that the site promotes discreet sexual encounters and opportunities for users to discreetly step out on their partners in exchange for cash. That's prostitution with a P sounding like. Because anytime you exchange cash for sexual favors, that then makes you or qualifies you as an prostitute, honey, with a P. I mean, that's what I've been taught all my life. When you exchanging cash, honey, for the WAP out here, that's giving prostitution with a P. Child. But, oh, Lord. So I think Kroy might have ran across one of those sites that Kim might have left up or was in her history on her laptop. And this is why he's asking the courts to pursue this. Now, they say that Kroy is asking the courts to make Kim provide dates when she was away from the house, you guys, dating all the way back to January of 2022. He wants to know her whereabouts, and he wants to know where the hell she was at. So he's trying to allude to the fact that he may have seen some stuff that she should not have been a part of, but that she was out here doing some sex working because of maybe these sites that he ran across that her ass was on. So maybe she's trying to make a little money on the side, because you know they've been having some financial difficulties, child. I mean, she said, hey, I tried to sell my wigs and they ain't selling. I tried to sell this fake ass Gucci. Y'all know at one point they were saying she was selling fake labels. Doing what she had to do out here, girl, to get some money. But hey, she said, hey, I'm sitting on a gold mine. Let me go on out here and see what I can do about that. So, hey, Kim, do what you got to do, child. I don't know. Let's move on, though. That's sad. All right, Wendy Williams' ex-husband. I'm so sick of him, y'all. I am sick of Kevin Hunter. Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin, y'all, is reportedly seeking 2 years of missed divorce payments from Wendy's guardianship. He is still out here trying to get Wendy's money. Now, he needs to be trying to get a fucking job, because I am tired of him. This is the only man that, well, I ain't going to say the only man, because Martell is that way too. But he's worse than Martell at this point. Like, even Martell backed down when the court told him no, that he could not get child support and all this other support that he was asking from Mel. He didn't keep petitioning the courts, okay? Kevin is just not giving up because he thinks that Wendy is faking her sickness to avoid paying him. This shit is so crazy. He thinks that Wendy is faking to avoid paying him. This nigga won't stop. All right, so it says that Kevin filed papers through the courts, you guys, requesting 2 years, okay, of back pay for spousal support from Wendy. He's also asking that Wendy sign documents related to her retirement plan. So he's not only trying to get spousal support, he's trying to also get into her retirement plan as well, y'all. The audacity of him when he went out and cheated and had a whole baby on this lady. He is still trying to get her money. Oh my God. Now he claims, okay, that the amount that he is requesting was agreed to in he and Wendy's marital settlement. He's also saying that the agreement and the payment stopped before the guardianship in 2022, okay? What is wrong with him? Like, why you just don't get a job like everybody else, Kevin? And how have you been surviving since the payment stopped is my question. All right, it says that Kevin claims that out of court mediation, he said Kevin claims that their out-of-court mediation failed, and that's why he's asking the courts to step in, okay? Well, Wendy is not capable of doing any of that because now she has dementia, and she damn sure ain't get ready to be signing no paperwork for him because she don't even know who the hell she is most of the time. Due to her dementia, if those of you that watched the documentary, you saw her mind was going in and out. She is not competent enough to be signing any type of legal documents and or going to any type of mediation with him because she don't know what the hell is going on right now. This lady got a lot of stuff going on with her. Hell, she didn't even know who Black China's ass was from time to time during the documentary. Her mind was going in and out. So for him to sit here and act like this woman is faking having dementia and all these other things, that's why she has a guardianship assigned to her. He is so stupid. Now, Kevin told the courts, he says that I rely on the severance pay from my living expenses, and having been without this income for 23 months has affected me greatly. So for 23 months, you sat on your ass knowing that your payments have stopped and you did not decide to go and get a job so that you can continue to do what you need to do. And you have a child, this bastard child that you went out here and got while you were pregnant with, while you were married to Wendy. You decided you just ain't gonna work and that you're gonna throw yourself on the mercy of the courts to still be trying to get this money when you have obligations and responsibilities, and you want to make it Wendy's problem that your drunk ass won't go out here and get a fucking job. The courts already told you no before, and it's still gonna be a hell no. Wendy already said the money ain't like what it used to be prior to her being in the situation that she's in. So you can't get blood from a turnip, sir. You cannot get blood from a turnip. So Kevin is also asking the courts to make Wendy's team hand over bank records, you guys, from the date of dissolution of their marriage until current day. So he wants to know what money she made from the time they decided not to be married no more, all the way up until now, to see what her financials are, so that he can petition the courts for this money to make it sound like he should get his just due. Well, you don't. Because according to the paperwork that was assigned through the courts, and I remember talking about this, in terms of their spousal support, that agreement was that whenever her show stopped, that whenever she stopped working, so will your spousal supports. Wendy is not working. She cannot work. The Wendy Williams show been over now for quite some time. So the agreement was, if and when she was not capable of working, or when she was not working, then you will not get these payments anymore. So the fact that you won't move on and you keep petitioning is making you look like a greedy bastard. Like, go get a fucking job. Let me help you with your application, Kevin, okay? Where it says name on the application, write bitch. Because that's what it's giving. When it asks for the date, okay, write every day. Because bitch, you a bitch every day, okay? When it asks for your address, write hell. Because that's where your ass is going, okay? Seriously. I ain't never seen nobody this damn... He's a narc too, but so damn desperate. So desperate. A desperate bitch too. Like, get off this woman. How you cheat on her for well over a decade with your side chick all out in the public with this woman, embarrassing Wendy for years? For real. And then up and have a baby, and that was the last straw. You pushed this woman into alcoholism. She in and out of rehab, stressed the hell out over your stupid ass. You broke down Ninja Turtle looking ass. Damn. Go fill out an application, nigga. Damn, put bitch on her. Because that's what your name is. Broke down ass. And then he wants her talking about, oh, I don't have any medical benefits. You should have thought about all that shit when you was out cheating. You were out living, you were living off the hog off this woman. Spending Wendy's money on this woman. Bought a house for your side chick down the street from Wendy's house. You were doing anything you were big and bad enough to do. You ain't thought about no medical benefits or none of that. And as soon as Wendy pulled a cord on your ass and stopped supporting you and your side chick, now all of a sudden you want everybody to feel sorry for you, talking about your hip don't work and everything else. Your damn hip was working when you was out here screwing your side chick for well over a decade. So we don't feel sorry for you. Talking about you got to get surgery. You better go get a job with some benefits. You got your hips work enough for you to switch your ass up in the courts and keep petitioning for this money. Yeah. Oh, bowling ball headed ass. He get on my nerves. Bowling ball headed ass. Wendy, what you ever saw in him, I don't know. And the fact that she stayed with him all them years for well over a decade while he cheated. Because she knew he was cheating. I talked about this before. She knew he was cheating, but wasn't shit she could do about it. This man was seen on the beach with Sharina. You done spent, what, $20-something thousand on an engagement ring for this girl with Wendy's money. And the girl still got the ring. And y'all still, well, they were saying that they might have gotten married. I don't know. But he's back fooling with Sharina again after she left him when the spousal support payments got snatched from his ass. See, I told you. And that's the only reason she was there, was for the lifestyle and the money. Because as soon as them payments stopped, she got that baby and left his ass and moved to Florida. Now they back talking again. He back in her DMs again, wishing her, you know, happy birthday, calling her my queen, wifey. You can have whatever you want and all this other stuff, and telling her he love her. But why you still coming after Wendy? And then you talking about you concerned about who's around Wendy and you know, her guardianship, and Wendy the people around Wendy don't have her best interest at heart. Nigga, you don't either. You don't either. You trying to get her to sign paperwork knowing she's not capable of doing so. Like, get out of here. I can't with sorry men like that. You a man, you an able-bodied man. It's something that you can do to get some money instead of coming after this woman with your broke down ass. He get on my nerves. Let's move on, child. He ain't about to run my damn pressure up. All right, so we got some piping news on Porsha Williams, honey, that came across my desk, and Osama Gufrati out here, child. All right, so as you guys know, I told you guys a couple weeks ago that Simon was actually hanging out in Dubai There's a reason why he was hanging out in Dubai, okay? Because he met a girl over there, all right? This was during the time that he and Porsha were together. Still, you know, well, of course, they still married, but he and Porsha were still together, and things were looking like they were going well. Porsha got wind of this said situationship, and she decided to pop up on Simon in Dubai, okay? So she took her ass up over there. Porsha got wind of it, took her ass over to Dubai to surprise Simon, okay? Got over there and was spending money on him because y'all know now that we found out that Porsha really was the one in the relationship with the money, not Simon. She went over there and was spending all this money on him, buying him luxurious gifts and stuff, trying to win him back, make him come home when she found out he was over there finagling with that woman, and tried to get him to come back to Atlanta. He was still wanting to be over there with this girl. All right, he's currently on vacation with the girl right now. She's on a boat in Miami with Simon while he and Porsha are still legally married. She is an IG model. We kind of talked about it and touched on it last night. I showed you guys the pictures of how she looks. She's a pretty girl, but she's well known for being this IG model who had a botched surgery to where she got some kind of booty shots and it was very botched up. So that's how people recognize and or remember her, okay? So the woman and Simon, okay, was alleged to be in like a little relationship during the time that Simon and Porsha were married, which is why a lot of people are saying that Porsha went ahead and filed for divorce because Simon would not stop seeing this woman, okay? The woman's name, and I got her name now because she was going by her IG name. Her government name is Janelle Salazar, okay? AKA her IG name is Get Bodied by Jay, okay? So Simon, like I said, he is currently in Miami on vacation on a boat with this woman. There, I saw the video. I may share it with you guys later on and I'll pop in. But they are on a boat together. She flexing like she the wife. Simon, he's cheers, you know, doing the little cheers with the glass with her. She all up in the damn video like she Porsha. He just out with it like he don't care. He out with it like he don't care. So, oh my God. This shit is so sad. My thing is, you ain't really love that woman. It was all about clout and a look for you, Simon. Now, y'all know Simon made that little post like a week ago saying that he's not going to stop loving Porsha until the divorce is final. I said, what kind of love you got? Because when you love somebody, the love don't get turned off just because you sign on the dotted line and you move on. Feelings take time to get out of. Feelings take time to get out of. Even though Martell was trash to Melody, it took her some time. She was still having PTSD after she filed for divorce from this man. She had 4 children by him. She was with him for 12 to almost 14 years. You don't fall out of love, even if he is a trash ass nigga. You still have feelings for a trash ass individual that mistreated you. Even though he cheated and had a whole baby, her heart was still in certain situations because she protected him through a lot of shit that he should have been locked the fuck up for. Martell should have been in jail, but it was because Melody was still kind of in her feelings and protected him in certain areas where she should have really taken her hands off or could have taken her hands off and just had his ass locked the fuck up. He could have been in jail by now. But because she thought, hey, I got children by this man, I still got some type of feelings for him. And it would be remiss for her to say that she didn't. Shit, you've been with him for quite some time, and I guess that's understandable. You can't just fall in and out of love. It takes time. It takes therapy for some people. It does. You go from sleeping beside somebody every night to being in this person's presence every day, every night, 365 days a damn year, 12 months out of the year. So those feelings are there. It takes time. So I don't know what Simon was talking about when the divorce is final, then he won't love her no more. Like, what kind of love you talking about, sir? So Porsha is said to be the one who leaked Simon's immigration issues to the press, you guys, because she was mad after she found out that Simon was messing around with this Janelle Salazar chick. So Porsha, in her way of acting out and being mad at Simon, they're saying that she is the one that leaked his immigration issues, okay? The fact that his ass supposed to have been deported and the fact that they said she was mad. She was on her get back. She's the one that released the issues with immigration, okay? Because he tried to play her with this Janelle Salazar chick, causing Porsha to file for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences. And she made it very clear that there is no that there is no chance, honey, of any reconciliation between she and Simon, and that he better not be tampering with any paperwork signed between the two of them, or she will have him sanctioned. So she is very, very, Porsha, I don't know where she got smart between that Underground Railroad comment and now. I don't know who been advising her, but Porsha is on her shit out here, okay? She is not about to let Simon play with her. She was like, okay, you done swindled a whole lot of people, baby. When it come to me in this coin time, you ain't about to up and play with me, because I will have your ass sanctioned. So she is the one they're saying leaked his information about immigration, because nobody really knew about that until this whole divorce situation. So that's one of the reasons why Simon is bitter that Porsha decided to take it there, because he's been able to live under the radar for quite some time, in and out of the United States, getting sent back over there, okay, to Africa, and then his ass sneaked back over here. So now immigration is on his ass, and they got him under investigation again, and it's possible that he's going to be deported again. So she did what she felt she needed to do, and that's what his ass gets. You out here cheating on her. I don't feel no way about it. If that's what she decided to do, it is what it is. Because y'all know women, we can be on our petty, child, when you piss us off and be on that level of mess. You see your man with another woman, you already putting your get back together. And that was her get back. And that's what his ass get. Okay? y'all know Porsha is petty and she will fight. I'm surprised she ain't put paws on no girl. You know she is known for out here fighting. Now, Porsha recently responded to a fan on Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey, from Real Housewives of Atlanta, who's a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta, rather, on IG. This fan says that you can actually tell that she's hurting, meaning Porsha, says that I hope the whole thing is not for a storyline, okay? So Porsha responded to this particular fan and says that I never have. She says, and I never will fake a storyline, meaning that what I'm going through is in real life, and it is what's really going on in my life. So she said, ain't none of this shit fake. But as I told you guys before, that they haven't started filming yet, and they were saying that Porsha's marital woes may not be seen on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know why it wouldn't. That would be great TV. That would help the ratings, because a lot of people are very interested in finding out what really happened between the two of them. Like, what are you going to talk about on this show? It is said that Simon is still going to be making appearances on the show. He just won't be filming with Porsha. So it's going to be kind of weird to know that the two of you guys were married. They're probably going to show their wedding. But then the fact that they're not going to be filming together. So people are going to have questions in terms of why. Don't show me the wedding and then show Porsha over here and you over here. So they have not yet started filming because they're still casting. They have still not gotten the full cast for the new season of the upcoming show, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Turn my heat up, I'm cold. All right, so that's what it is for that, okay? So Simon made a post, of course, you guys know, a week ago, like I said about him that he's not going to stop loving Porsha and all that. Porsha, of course, did not respond because she ain't trying to hear his ass. But I just saw a video on her because I do follow her. She just took a private plane going somewhere else. So she is spending her time traveling and focusing on her and her daughter right now. And, of course, you guys know, too, I reported that she may be seeing and or talking to this African man who is said and alleged to be married as well. So it said that he got some money, that she's been having conversations with this man who's supposed to be African, and got a little coin on him. So I don't know what that's giving, but you know, some people jump right out of the frying pan right back into the damn fire. And I keep saying it, don't be jumping out no marriage, honey. You ain't even divorced yet, and now you moving on to the next African, and you're gonna get your damn heart broken again. Take that time to heal. Focus on your daughter. You and your daughter take some trips together. Get your mind right. You know, make sure you got all your documents to get ready to go to court, to do what you got to do between you and Simon. Focus on your new storyline coming up for the show. It's a lot of things that you can be doing. And I know you get lonely if you've been with somebody. You only been with Simon 15 months. So Porsha just seems to be kind of like Cynthia Bailey. Can't be without a man. You leave this man and you got to hurry up and find somebody else to fill that void. And then you never heal that way. You never heal that way. Because what can you give me when you're broken? That's sad, okay? So it's getting messy between the two of them. And Simon, like I said, he's been in the blogs every day now since Porsha announced their divorce. I think that embarrassed him, that Porsha won't come back to him, and that she took all of her stuff out of his house and moved back into her original house, the one that you guys saw on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it embarrassed him that she outed him and that she announced their divorce and the fact that she's not coming back, okay? So we'll see what this giving, child. I'm sure his ass will be in the blogs again today because every day we've been seeing Simon, okay? He been on Neighborhood Talk, The Shade Room, and everywhere else, child. So let's move on, huh? Let's move on, child. Neo's ex-wife, for those of you that watch Bold and Bougie, I do not, okay? That's one of Carlos King's Kingdom Reign entertainment shows, but the ratings are super low, okay? Crystal, all right, Neo's ex-wife Crystal is on that show, and she did an interview with People magazine, okay? Her name is Crystal Renee, and she speaks up in an interview with People magazine about her marriage to ex-husband singer Neo, okay? Y'all know who singer Neo is, the one with the messed up hairline that always got to have a hat on everywhere he go, child. That look like a whole seal in the face, him. With his cheating ass. He had 2 children on this woman with a stripper, okay? He loves strippers. Crystal Renee used to be a dancer during the time that he was with Moneta. Supposed to be getting ready to marry Moneta. Now, he got 2 kids by Moneta. Y'all remember that whole story where he told Moneta he didn't want no more kids. He wanted her to go out here and get herself fixed. And then he ran around and was messing with Crystal Renee, who was also a dancer. He got a thing for dancers. Then he done had about 3-4 kids with Crystal Renee when he didn't want no more kids. Now he went out here and married Crystal Renee and then met this stripper and then had 2 kids by the stripper on Crystal Renee. So he has a pattern in terms of how he deal with women. And it's crazy. It's crazy, okay? Yeah. I said, this nigga here. And he ain't even fine like that. So I'm trying to figure out, it's got to be the money. These women got to be messing with him because of the money. And obviously, he's a little freakazoid out here. Because, baby, why you messing with all these damn strippers? That's nasty. And then the stripper child that he had the 2 children by was talking all slick in the comments and mess and coming after his wife. I don't understand that. You the side chick. Why you fussing with the wife? You shouldn't be messing with her husband. Why you checking the wife when you messing with her man and getting pregnant by her man? It's the audacity of these side chicks. I can't take it. But anyway, so she did an interview with People magazine talking about the things that she went through and the things that she experienced in her marriage to Neo. She was very candid. She was very open. Okay. As you guys know, like I said, they are now divorced. She is on the show with Carlos getting her own money. But she came out real nice in the divorce with Neo. That's for damn sure. All right. Now, they were married for 8 years, Crystal Renee and Neo. They were married for 8 years. All right. Now, they got divorced July of 2022. All right. Neo had to pay Crystal a lump sum of $1.6 million, okay, that was ordered by the judge. Now, she also got $20,000 for moving expenses in the divorce. He also had to pay her $150,000 to get her a new car because he didn't want her to keep the car that she had. He didn't want to give her a house, okay? So the judge also ordered him to pay her $12,000 a month for child support for their children. And he also had to turn around and pay her $5,000 a month for alimony. So she raked up nice in those 8 years that she was with him. And he stepped out on her. So she filed for divorce. And she got everything she asked for, including one of their homes in Atlanta. A nice home, too. A nice home that I think is worth like 4.5 million. Nice, beautiful home. So now she's out making her own money, doing her thing. Like I said, she is on the show with Carlos King, Bold and Bougie. She's making a check and she does other things. She models. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. Body banging. You can tell she had some work done. She's had all those kids, obviously. But she's a beautiful girl. So she gonna get snatched up here real soon. But Neo is currently dating 2 women now, you guys. He was currently just seen, I think he is in Dubai, on vacation with these 2 women. They were all hugged up and he was right in the middle. So it's kind of giving sister-wife type vibes. But he is dating 2 women right now. And they look like they might be strippers. He has a type. And he was so mad at her, at Crystal Renee, when she came out to expose him for cheating on her and having those children during their marriage. He wanted her to be quiet while he cheated in peace. He wanted them type. He a narc too. Kind of like Martell used to tell Mel, be quiet. Well, be quiet about it. Don't be telling people what's going on in our household. Whatever happens between us is between me and you. He didn't want people to know that he was a trash ass nigga like that. And Neo was the same way. He wanted Crystal Renee to be quiet about what they were going through, but she kept talking about it and doing interviews. And he was mad he had to pay her all that damn money that the judge ordered him to pay her. But you should. You stepped out. You caused the divorce. You had all them kids with her back to back like that. And now you mad because you got to pay her. That comes with the territory. All right. So Crystal shares, okay, with People Magazine that she's feeling blessed and grateful after her divorce from Ne-Yo. I bet you are grateful to get away from that nigga. He makes some great music, but what you sing about is not what you about, Ne-Yo. Okay, I'm just saying. And she also says that she chose herself. Okay, she said that she wound up having to choose herself and her self-worth. Okay, so she says, with grace and gratitude, I choose me every time. She says, thank you, People Magazine, for this exclusive. Okay, so she was able to tell her story, and I respect that. I respect that. But you got to understand, honey, how you came up in the picture. You lose them how you get them. He was with Monyetta, allegedly, whenever she started being with Ne-Yo, whenever Ne-Yo started seeing her. So he always has this overlapping in his relationships, it seems. He was with Monyetta, and Crystal Renee, you were in the picture. So it's, I mean, that's just how it works. You messing with him while he with somebody else. When he leave that person to be with you, then he's going to wind up finding somebody else and messing around on you and then leaving you for them. And that's what happened. So she was feeling a way that he messed around on her and left her for a stripper. But you did the same thing. And you felt no way about it. And you had a lot of opinions as it related to Monyetta. So while I respect you telling your story and I sympathize with your pain in terms of what you're dealing with, but you kind of created your karma by putting yourself in that situation. Had you waited until his situation with Monyetta was all the way over before you inserted yourself, then maybe your karma would not have created this mess that you're dealing with now, because you're raising 3-4 children as a single mother without their father. Okay? Period. All right. So after she did all of this with People Magazine, Ne-Yo responded by telling her congratulations. And it was one of those very lackluster congratulations, like he was trying to be funny, that she was telling her story, because he never wanted her to speak, ever. He never wanted her to speak. So he hopped in the comments under her post and said, congratulations, okay? I said, this bitch. Go write a song, Ne-Yo, okay? But he's a cheater. He's a known cheater. He's a cheater, and he did not want her to get shit from the divorce, but she came out nicely, all right? So shout out to her. Shout out to her. All right, moving on, child. We got some Marceau news. If y'all watched the video last night, baby, we pulled out some good old tea. Shout out to Original Straight No Chaser for her new development with this woman who came out to speak and expose Marceau Scott for his threesomes out here, child. Marceau has allegedly been out here having threesomes on Tisha, y'all. Go watch the video. Go watch the video from last night, because I covered that, all right? Yes, and we talked about it, honey. Marceau is a hot damn mess. Meeting women in IG, in the DMs, and in the comments, and then the next day setting up threesomes, child. I said, hot damn. What is going on? All right, so we got new developments this morning. All right, I'm finding out. Now, y'all know that Marceau and Tisha been out here on this whole Expo train, child, where they're trying to be on this little tour of creating the Expo. Now, the most recent Expo that they did, I'm finding out, okay? Now, they're saying that Dr. Heavenly Child, or Heavenly is what I want to call her, Heavenly and Carlos King said on one of their videos that it's wrong for people to call, okay, to be calling around, questioning and asking questions about the Scotts and members of the cast business outside of the show, like the expo and where it's going to be and all this other stuff, okay, including their court documents. So that is what Dr. Heavenly and Carlos were trying to say. So they're saying that like bloggers and you know, that we need to stay up out of folk business like that and keep it related to the show. But we're finding out that their business license were expired, you guys, as of December 31st of 2023. But they're out here on this tour doing this expo like they are these important business people, and they don't even have license that are registered for them to be out here in business. So how you guys out here trying to encourage other people to be business people when y'all don't even handle y'all own damn business? I'm trying to figure that shit out. Let that marinate. How are you trying to encourage other people to be business people and to teach them how to handle business. And y'all talking about y'all going on a tour. The next stop is Houston, Texas. And y'all business license during the time that y'all was sitting on the stage at this failed expo that y'all ass was at, the damn business license were expired. How y'all doing that? Because they just had the expo, what, last month? There won't hardly nobody there. won't hardly nobody there. I told y'all they made all them people move up because people were scattered around. Won't hardly nobody there. So they made all them people move up to the front at the expos because y'all know the Love and Marriage Huntsville cameras were there filming to make it look like it was a packed house, and it was not. That place was not packed, so they didn't get the turnout that they thought they were going to get. One, because the Bronner Brothers show, which always shows up in Atlanta and has a lot of people there, they had it the same weekend as the Bronner Brothers show, and something else was going on as well there that was like a big event. So people were out doing things that they actually enjoyed versus sitting up in there hearing people talk about businesses when we already know the Scots don't know shit about business. Y'all niggas being sued $5.5 million through Zen Garden for fraud and misrepresentation. Y'all have other people suing y'all for jobs that y'all effed up and did not complete. So y'all are some fraud ass people out here. We'll say allegedly, but I don't really have to say allegedly because it's in documentation, court documentation, that you guys are sued for fraud and misrepresentation out here. Y'all continue to misrepresent yourselves. So y'all going around doing all these business expos with expired business license. Sit y'all asses down. Clowns. A bunch of clowns. That's what it's giving. Now y'all remember when Marceau with his smart ass hopped on live and want to do this whole live about business and how to move around in business, and he's this important business contractor. They were eating his ass up in the comments and on his live. They were like, nigga, you not no contractor. You ain't never built shit. Like, how you gonna be giving somebody advice on how to be a business contractor and you ain't never built shit? Go look at the documentation for Zen Garden. Y'all ain't never built nothing. Tisha, you ain't built nothing. You might have license for real estate license, but you ain't never built shit. You don't, and the only reason you got them license is so Marceau can work under your license. We already know that's how Martell was doing. Working on the mail license so you can look important like you somebody out here. You ain't nobody. Nigga, you went to school for administrative business and administration and you run around telling everybody you this contractor. What contractor you know out here with a business administration license? And you went to school so many times and then dropped out. And then you finally went back and finished and got your business administration license. Now you running around making everybody think you this important contract. Oh, I'm a contractor. You hopping up on different job sites with hard hats on like you really building some shit. And the shit that you did build, they had to tear that shit down because it was built wrong. You couldn't even build a clubhouse out this bitch. The measurements were off. Zen Garden had to tear the clubhouse down. You couldn't even put a fucking doorknob on right. They had to take all that shit down because it was wrong. But according to him, oh, I've been building pools since I was a child. With what business license, nigga? You a liar. See, they lie and perpetrate. Because they want to seem important, but they ain't really got shit going on. I told y'all, it's smoke and mirrors with them. Smoke and mirrors. You got to have a builder's license to build pools. How do I know? My family owns a concrete business. You have to have a builder's license. There's contracts involved when you are building pools. So you ain't just out here just all willy-nilly calling the cement company and asking them to pull up because you done, build a pool somewhere just randomly. That's not how it works. So stop telling people that. Stop telling people that. There's contracts involved. Just in case some shit mess up. You got to order cement. I know how the shit work. Over 30 years, my family been in that type of business. Over 30 years. You got to order cement. They got to know how many, they got to know how many truckloads of cement they're going to need for the job. So as a child, how do you know to do that? And how do you know? How do you know what to do as a child in terms of ordering? Stop it. When I heard that shit, I said, listen to this lie. They be lying their ass off. Marceau would tell a lie if he don't tell nothing else. He lives and he wake up lying, go to bed lying. Just lie. All right? But he got on his live trying to flex, talking about he got his license. He got his builder's license. Okay? And when they were telling him in the comments he's a liar, he don't have no license. So he left to go get his builder's license to show him on the live. Some of y'all might remember this because I covered this on the live a while back. So he brought his builder's license on the live, y'all. And on the damn license, the license were expired. They ate his ass up on it. He didn't even realize this. He was trying to be a smart ass and put them license up there on the live. He held it up to the live like this. And when he did, they were saying, Marceau, you don't see on your license that they're expired? He turned around and looked at the paper. He said, oh, they are. I guess I'm going to have to go get them, fixed. He was embarrassed. They embarrassed his ass. Y'all remember that? This nigga was flexing on the gram, okay? Oh, I got a builder's license. Oh, I've been building since I was a child. Oh, he just bigged himself up. And somebody in the comments said, but Marceau, why your license expired though? If you got builder's license. Oh, they ate his ass up in the comments. He had to end the live, y'all, because they would not stop roasting his ass. He had to end the live because they was roasting his ass, y'all. That shit was so funny to me. I said, how you gonna get up here trying to be a smart ass and flexing and your shit ain't right? He went and got the little plaque off the wall and brought, you see right here? For those of you that's trying, this was him. For those of you that's trying to say, I don't have a builder's license, let me prove something to y'all. Not that I gotta prove anything, but here. And he put the shit up to the thing. They was like, nigga, your shit is expired. It's like having a fucking license that's expired. You can't drive, nigga. Where you driving to? Where you driving to with expired license? Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. So during the time they did this damn expo, while they trying to encourage other people to be business people, when they're not really business people, okay? Yeah, their license were expired, okay? So December of 2023, y'all shit was expired. So get that together, okay? Before y'all be out here trying to tell somebody what they need to do in business, okay? All right, so work on that. With y'all embarrassed ass. They're embarrassment. They're embarrassment, okay? But, yeah. Moving on, child. What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? When I saw that shit, I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Marcel and Tisha, y'all need to get it together. All right? So I think that's what Tisha's job is too. Tisha's job is to study and get all the credentials and business, license and stuff, so that she and Marceau can move in business the way they need to. Because I don't think he's really book smart like that. I think Tisha may be book smart, like brain smart. She's really not. But book smart, I think that she has the capability to study and get certain credentials in order for them to be able to move like they move. Like she said, she got her real estate license. Yeah, she said she has a real estate license so that she can kind of move about. And that's so that she can kind of help Marceau be out here doing what he do in business. But he don't really know what he doing. And he don't want Tisha to give him no advice, which is so crazy. So he done made himself president of their companies. And Tisha says she handles all the books in terms of like paying people. She writes all the checks to whoever need to be paid. But obviously you ain't wrote no check in a while, because it's people that was also mentioned in their deposition for Zen Garden for that job that was saying they didn't get paid. So the money and the checks that Zen Garden paid them for that particular job to pay their people, Marceau was holding on to that money, you guys. Did y'all know that? Marceau was holding on to some of the money that he was supposed to have been paying the people that was assigned, that he told Zen Garden was going to be working on that project. Because everybody that was supposed to be working on that Zen Garden project, he was supposed to list them in that contract so that they would know that these people were licensed and that they were capable of doing the job. Okay? So not everybody got the money that Zen Garden paid them up front to pay the people that was working on this job. One of which was supposed to be like a friend of his that I think he lived in Texas or somewhere. And Marceau was trying to say this man worked on the job, but then he couldn't produce any hotel receipts where this man came into town. Like they was asking Marceau, where did he stay? What hotel did he stay in? Marceau was saying, I can't answer that. He was being a smart ass in the deposition. I can't answer that. I don't know that. They were saying, what dates did he stay, or what dates did he come down to work on this particular job? I can't answer that. So they're going to lose this damn case of $5.5 million. Watch what I tell you. They're going to lose this damn case, and they're going to wind up having to pay these people the $5.5 million for trying to outsmart people. And that's what Marceau think he can always do, outsmart people. But it's going to catch up with y'all ass in this. And I keep saying it, with this Zen Garden case, it's going to catch up with him. Why you think you being smart and outsmarting people? Oh, I can't answer that. You ain't got to answer. Just pay them. Because that's what your ass gonna have to do, you and Tisha. But he was trying to keep Tisha's name far away from this case. Tisha sold the business to me. That's your wife. Anything that you guys acquired during the marriage is marital property. So her name is listed on there as well. She went and got the license and all that for you guys to be able to work. So she is also going to be listed in this. He's trying to keep her name up out of this lawsuit. He don't want Tisha's name mentioned in there at all. And then they're changing names in businesses that they create to try to be smart. See, and that's why they're saying misrepresentation and fraud. There's some fraud in there. They ass is going, they're going to wind up probably going to jail if they uncover some other stuff, because now, from my understanding, they're being audited too. So y'all know in auditing, they find things in there that's not legit and that's not right. You could be serving some jail time behind some of this stuff, being audited. So Zen Garden has asked for some auditing to happen in this particular case as well. So they're going to find out some things dealing with Marcel and Tisha that's not going to be a good look for them. Because they've been trying to do some slick shit under the table, and then y'all done offered up black as collateral for this particular case. I don't know what to tell y'all. So y'all going to wind up losing black. Y'all going to wind up losing every damn thing that y'all have, including properties, because they're watching the show as well. They're seeing y'all spending habits as well. So every time you hop on there, you showing yourselves walking around in red bottom. They see y'all spending. They see you spending. They see y'all going on other job sites, okay? Bragging about y'all built this and y'all built that, knowing you ain't built shit. So you're proving that you guys are operating in a fraudulent manner, allegedly. And it's going to bite you in the ass. So we're going to see y'all what this is giving. I have gone through all of my topics this morning. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show thus far. Please don't forget to hit that like button, guys. I'm about to turn into my job. Thank y'all for rolling with me this morning, riding with me, and going through all these great topics, okay? I really appreciate it. Thank you, mods, for doing an awesome job of modding for me this morning as well. And any content creators join me this morning in chat. Thank y'all for being here and supporting the channel as well, okay? I really appreciate you. Please, for those of you that are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel so that you will be privy to more great videos. We have a great time over here, okay? We have the tea over here. So yes, definitely subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you will be privy to other videos, because we try to go live at least twice a day, okay? Or if we find out that we got any more tea that we got to get on out there, honey, then we go live again. But so thank you guys so much for all of your support for this channel. And I will see you guys later on for our pop-in later on, okay? So thank you guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day to you all. And goodbye.